you are a client?
Yeah.
Can I have your date of birth, please?
January 26, 1982.
And your last name?
Ramazanova, Ramaza.
Okay. Alright, give me 1 second, okay? At NYPCC, we believe everyone deserves access to the best mental health care, and we translate this belief into action every day. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi, Luna. It's Danya.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Were you able to have any contact with any of like your family members or your mother's husband?
No, cause like I texted him and he didn't text me back.
Oh, I see. That's not, that sucks. Yeah. You don't have
But
it in
I
the
was
eyes
kind
if
of
you had.
demanding in the text message. I asked if like they would send me a picture, if maybe I could have some ashes or
Yeah.
something. So I don't know
Mhm.
how. Maybe they're like kind of not really
Mhm.
gonna save any
Yeah,
ashes or go through her
I
pictures or
guess.
whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been nice, like, because you don't know, like, what's happening, like, what's going on with your grandmother's ashes. Like, if do you know what they're gonna do with it? Are they gonna keep it in an urn, or like, do you know anything?
No, I don't, I don't really know. I mean, I kind of let it go. It's not like super important to me. And they don't really know, like, my daughter didn't really leave a number either. And there's not like anything I
Yeah.
could do for her now anyway. So,
Mhm. I see. I understand. Yeah, but how are you feeling? Are you feeling a little? Are you processing everything? Are you feel okay?
I am processing everything. I am processing everything. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least
I mean, the
that's a
thing is, I
positive.
don't believe like this woman was a positive like factor in my life, so it's not, it's not that difficult to let go,
Mhm.
you know.
I see.
I do not
Okay.
believe
Well,
this to be the source of my stress, really.
yeah. Okay. I understand. That's understandable. I get it. Yeah. How are the other areas of your life? How are you doing with Patrick? How is he homeschooling?
Well, I'm trying to homeschool him right now.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
distracting. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine how homeschooling can be very distracting. Yeah. Actually, I give you a lot of props because I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could homeschool um, a kid.
Well,
Maybe
like,
like
what if you
one or
had
two kids.
to?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it'll be difficult for me, honestly. I'm just not like because I enjoy because I do see some kids in person, and I always have, and I enjoy those like 30 to 45 minutes that I get to engage with the children. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I mean, I don't have any children. I have a niece and a nephew, which is not the same thing at all. Um, but yeah, I give parents a lot of props for being able to homeschool their kids because I feel like it's a lot of work.
I mean, it
And
depends on like the scenario that like you're in too, because I mean, a lot of people find it rewarding to like
of
personally
course,
engage your
I'm
children
pretty
because
sure
you
it
get to
is.
focus on what you want to focus on with them. It's not it's not the homeschooling in itself that's difficult. It's like my hair is do you think that's normal that I can't shampoo my hair? Because I find that that's like a difficult thing for me to just um, accept, you know, or like that I
Mhm.
can't eat certain foods. That's very difficult for me to accept this, you know? So
Yeah.
it stresses me out daily. It makes me kind of angry. Like I get hangry because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I want to eat this bacon, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna give me diarrhea.
Mhm. Yeah.
You
I
know,
understand.
and
Yeah.
it's not like I'm a rich person. You know, like um, you know what I'm saying, like,
Mhm.
and then I have to have other restrictions other than financial. Like I have financial restrictions to begin with,
Yeah. Mhm.
and then I have to put restrictions on top of my financial restrictions, and it's just do you think that's normal? Do you think that's like something I should accept in my life? Like, do you think I should? What do you think I should do? Like meditate, like, and just find acceptance on this? I don't understand. I mean,
I
I
mean, I
am
think
grateful
that.
for what I do enjoy. I am grateful. It's not like for lack of gratitude, you know. But
Mhm.
what do you feel?
Yeah. No, I get what I get what you are saying because you can't really do much to change, that situation. It's just more
You
adjusting on
sure I
how
can't? Like,
to.
or is this something maybe that I can do?
I mean, you do say that your doctors are not really doing anything about the situation, or you did say that you have spoken to your doctors and they are not doing anything about it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean the
some of those
doctors they
things.
stress me out. Kind of like sometimes like I have issues and talking about them stresses me out. You know, the doctors too. Like
Mhm.
they have not managed to resolve any of this. Like it's just
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I gave myself a little break. Like I give myself little breaks here and there because I want to think positively about society, about my world, that, you know, what people are doing everything they can to help me, you know, and people love
Mhm.
children and, you know, but I don't know. Like, so do you think I should, like, find acceptance in this that I can't shampoo? Because I've been trying to find acceptance in this, you know, like that if I use the shampoo, my hair will fall out, you know? It's
Mhm.
little things like that. Like, is it okay for me to talk about that? Or do you think you
Of
don't think
course.
is that a major thing? Like, because it didn't used to be like that. I used to have fabulous hair, and I could use any sort of budget shampoo, and it would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember your hair being awesome. Like I don't know what happened during. I don't know what happened to your hair, or I remember you cutting it off because you was having issues with your hair. So I know this has been an ongoing
And
issue.
it's not just my
Um,
hair. It's just I find like it more comfortable to talk about my hair than the other things I've been having issues with because sometimes people
yeah.
again they don't um you know they don't want to talk about certain things, so I just like
Mhm.
let it go. You
Mhm.
so cute.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It seems like there's a lot going on with you that's beyond. It seems like it's beyond your control, or beyond. I mean, it's definitely beyond my control because I'm here to listen to you and to be supportive. Um, but the only thing, the only thing that I can
It's very
say is
squat.
talk to your doctor. Like, and you say that your doctor is not being responsive. A dermatologist when it comes to your hair. And I know you have tried different things with your hair, or her shampoos, and I think at one point you was trying,
But I don't want to become
like,
some sort of guinea pig when I have like my own ideas as to what's going on. Like I kind of know what's going on with my hair and with my body, but what if the doctors are the ones that aren't like, dude, get off me, that aren't like, coming along with this? What if uh, like for some reason they're not like, sometimes I don't feel, you think I'm being paranoid if I say I don't feel like they're there to help me? They're just there to make money? Like do you feel like
I
that's
mean,
like, am I crazy for thinking that?
I think that if you believe that something is happening, you have to provide some type of evidence, Like, I feel like if you provide your evidence to these doctors or whatever it is, then they are going to, I don't know, they might be more open to whatever it is that you are telling them.
The thing is that I'm trying to live. Meanwhile, all these problems are happening, and I'm supposed to be looking for some type of evidence. Like, I'm trying to live because I am trying to raise my son to be normal. So it just stresses me out that people are basically like, could help me with this. Like, I feel like they could be more helpful as far as he's saying, like, gathering evidence or whatever. Like, and they're really not. Like, it's just kind of wrong. It just feels very wrong. And again, I don't know. I have a hard time like finding like acceptance in these things. And also, if I put in all the fight all the time, you know this because you're into mental health care. Like, if a person's always fighting, what is left of their life? Then it's not like a life. Then it's not stress. Then they're not normal. They're not like balanced enough to like, teach your children about joy and things like that. So it's just like, it's mind-boggling what is going on.
Yeah. What's your idea of
why is
health,
this
though? Obviously,
square?
if you go to
Why is this
a
square?
doctor or a dermatologist,
I don't want to turn myself into a guinea pig, like, I've been to the doctor already. What else? They've drawn blood from me. Blood. What else could I do?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had enough. Like, I've been to the doctor.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I thought, well, maybe if I show them that these problems are serious enough for me to give them my time, my blood, then they will help me. But I guess, they can't. I don't know what they can't. They can't.
What's your idea of health, though? What would you ideally, if you go to the doctor,
Ideally, I want to go back to using shampoo and eating whatever is labeled food in the store. Ideally.
Yeah. But what would you like the doctors to do? Like, how would what would, if I was a doctor and you was to come to me and you was telling me all these issues and everything else like that, what would I do? Like, I'm not a doctor, but how would health look like to you? Because I know what the end results are, like what you want to accomplish. I know you want to go back to
I'm not
eating,
saying it's the doctor's fault or the doctor's responsibility, or even if it's your fault or your responsibility. I'm telling you that I'm stressed out with this mostly because
Of course.
I cannot accept these things. If I accept these things, I'll feel like less of a woman, like, so I'm asking you, do you feel like I should try to like accept, like, just never use shampoo again and just stay away from whatever products you think are giving you diarrhea? For the time being, that's what I'm doing, but
Yeah.
again, it depends on what the source of these issues are, like, do the doctors need to like label me some sort of freak, and then I have to accept it? Like, you are a freak, you cannot use shampoo, you have shampoo fucking problems. I'm sorry, I cursed a little bit. And you have problems
It's
with
okay.
food. I don't know. You know, like, does that need to happen? That wouldn't make me happy either, you know? So I'm just,
Yeah. So I mean, I can't really comment too much on, on when it comes to food and shampoo and everything else like that. What I'll do is basically what you just said. If there are things that are irritating, like my stomach, which I already do actually, because I can't really eat. I know if I eat dairy, it has to be in moderation, or else I'm gonna get very sick. And certain other like foods and stuff that cause me to not feel very well. Even sweets, I can't really eat a lot of sweets because I get a headache and it has an adverse reaction. So I do try to stay away from those foods. But at the same time,
can I
I'm not
ask
a
you
doctor.
something? Do you think it's coincidental that I think his dad, he has IBS, right? I think that. He never openly said it to me, but he might have
Yeah.
ulcerative colitis. And then after hanging out with him, but I did go to the doctor. I don't have tapeworms or anything contagious, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, like, what is the coincidence there? That's just too freaky. Like, if I just tell strangers this, they'd be like, whatever, you know? It's just, like, so lame already. I can't even understand this. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's beyond, as far as solution is concerned, that's
Can you
beyond my scope of
hang on a little
knowledge.
bit?
I'm not. You said what?
Oh, no, I'm telling my kid to hang on a little bit. And it's like,
Oh, okay.
so what do you think about that? Is that a coincidence?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know if that's something that's like hereditary or not. Like, I have no idea whether it's a coincidence or not. I really don't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on with the Ricky Ricardo.
But I do know that, a lot of people cannot eat a lot of things. And I, for example, as I got older, I can't eat. I used to love spicy foods, and I still do. But now, for some reason, if I eat spicy foods, my stomach will like just, you know, just.
Okay, so
will
food
act up,
aside, like,
real
how do
bad.
you feel about, like, remember I had the issue with the with my debit card and someone just used it? Like, what about things like that? Like, am I just lucky?
I mean, I
Am I
have no
lucky
idea.
or am I
Like,
unlucky? I don't understand.
I don't know. I have no idea because that has happened to me. Like, I think if you speak to anybody as far as credit card is concerned, like, they have had issues with their credit card. I have had to close my accounts in the past because somebody used my credit card. I mean, actually, it was my debit card. I had unauthorized usage on my credit cards before. And if you speak to anybody, about probably 90% of the people that you speak to, they are going to have had some type of issue with credit cards. If somebody tried to charge something under their name, or they bought something under their name, or something along those lines. So that's something that happens frequently, unfortunately, because it has happened to me and it has happened probably to all of my friends. Yeah. But I don't know your case specifically. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in your case. I have absolutely no idea. I'm here to listen to you. You
Well, yeah,
know
and I
better than
only
me.
tell you what I feel comfortable telling you, right? So
Yeah. Exactly. And that's all you should tell me. Like, you shouldn't. I shouldn't force
yeah,
you
but
to tell
then
me
none of this
anything
is
that
gonna
you
get
feel uncomfortable
resolved,
about.
and sometimes I don't know, like, I don't even know, like, how pushy should I be, because I don't really know, like, again, like it's like a whole big system out there, like whose concerns are what, like
Mhm.
you
I
know.
see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand your stressors. I understand. I'll feel some type of, if I couldn't shampoo my hair, or if there were so many, if I had consistent diarrhea, that would be a major concern to me, because it would stop me from functioning properly. Like, it's not something that happens maybe once in a while, or sometimes it seems like it's something that's happening, on a consistent basis. So of course, I would feel some type of way. Like, if I couldn't shampoo my hair, and whenever I tried to, I don't know, I would see a whole bunch of dermatologists. I would try different things. I would, Google stuff. I don't know what I would do, because that would be a big concern to me. And the same thing with food. If I felt like I couldn't, I already do it now. Like, I can't really eat fried things. There are certain ingredients that I can't eat, like
But do you think
monosodium.
it's my hair? Like some people just have bad hair.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I have no idea. Like, if that's not my expertise. If something like that was to happen to me, I'll go and seek for a dermatologist. I'll go and
I
seek
did though.
professional help. Like, yeah. So I wouldn't know. Like, I don't know if it's your hair. I don't know if it's the shampoo
Yeah,
that
I
you're
don't
using.
understand this, and she doesn't either, right? So again, like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I feel like these professionals are just here to like bore you into some sort of submission where you live like an animal, and you
Mm-hmm.
know all your needs are compromised for some greater good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I understand. I understand why you would feel that way. Like, I personally wouldn't know, what's happening with your
And I
hair.
don't know, because sometimes it feels to me like people are pushing to get me on the negative side of things, to get me like really
Mm-hmm.
down. And it feels that way. It feels like people are really pushing it. But then, like, if I push back a little, like, they just like chill out and level out. Like, they need my semi consciousness to exist for them to uh, meet their financial needs. Does that sound
Mm-hmm.
crazy? I know it sounds not like a healthy person talking. Like, but I brushed my teeth this morning. I even ate some oatmeal. That didn't give me diarrhea.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like really
I mean,
freaky
I get.
ways that I have to you know, function to be like healthy. Like I had to buy oatmeal for like cash from like a deli that doesn't sell EBT oatmeal. But if I get the oatmeal, same brand, same box, oatmeal from a store that takes EBT, that gave me diarrhea. That could be all anything. Again, there's no evidence saying that, that is the case and not, I must have eaten something else. But I don't know. I'm just so fed up with all this like garbage and everything, and I will miss my grandmother, and I do feel bad that I didn't get to bury her. I really didn't. I didn't get to let her
Yeah.
go. That already makes me feel like you know, subhuman like that. Like I feel like, there's, rituals that are so mainstream that if you
Mm-hmm.
deny them to people, like they'll feel like stupid and like slaves and like animals.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree with you, especially about your grandmother, because I know you've been talking about, prior to your grandmother passing away. I know it was like a big deal for you, because to you it's part of kind of having morals and values, which I totally agree with you. Because when my father passed away, we went through a similar, situation. So I get it.
I don't know, and I'm sorry, like last week I did this too. I'm usually a little bit more reserved. Like it must be hard being a
Mhm.
therapist, listening to people like emote like this, but Like, I just,
Well,
sometimes I feel like people don't
I actually like
understand.
when you are. I appreciate you when you are more vocal because I feel like I'm here. I'm here to listen to you. You
Well,
know, like I'm
yeah, like you're
here.
listening to me, but I don't even know, like, what are you writing about me? Like what's real official about the situation? Because I feel like I'm all over the place with my stress. Like, I can't even, like,
Mhm.
conclusively tell you what I think it is because, again, I don't feel comfortable. And you told me I should only tell you things that I feel
Mhm.
comfortable telling you.
Oh, I don't write anything. So the way we write anything in our notes is to kind of protect our clients. So if any, so I put in as little detail as possible. So I'll probably, unless you have any suicidal ideations, or you are like harming yourself, or if I have concerns about you harming yourself. So you usually, like today, I'm not writing anything right now. I'm not actually writing anything right now. But a note right now, I'll probably say something along the lines of, Ilona is experiencing some stressors. She has concerns about like certain foods that she's eating, concerns about her hair, something very brief, like that doesn't, that's not too expansive, so it's just something very brief. So, but if you are having like suicidal ideations or anything that's like, that you are, that I have genuine concern about your well-being, or I feel like you're gonna hurt yourself or somebody else, then that's when my notes have to be more expensive. But other than that, it's just basic life stressor. What you are going through is,
Okay,
I
I'm.
would say,
Can I interrupt you?
mhm,
Like, cause
sure.
I'm looking at the time. I know we only have 4 minutes left. Like,
Uh-huh.
my daughter, right? Like, I've
Yeah.
been feeling like this for years, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
and now my grandmother died and she moved away, and I've been feeling like this, like, why am I always doing only the minimum? Like, I feel like there's forces at large that are beyond my control that are preventing me from being the
Mhm.
woman that I should be. And that's really,
Yeah.
really depressing for years and years and years. And I don't know who really feels sympathetic towards me because I don't know, like, I feel like sometimes I can't get any love about this. Like, now she left. I
Yeah.
don't even know where she is. And thank God she's taking care of herself, but
Mhm.
that's also, um, like, something happened, like, she left and I have no contact with her. My grandmother died, and I have no contact with her. And I sometimes
Yeah.
wonder, is she, like, doing really, really good, or is she just okay for now, because I want her to be well. I really, really do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
I failed people around me, but society has failed me immensely. Immensely. I don't know, do
Mhm.
I have a right to say this, or do I sound like a kook? Like, society has failed me immensely, and
Mhm. Yeah.
it's like, I look like a clown, I sound like a clown. But if you were here with me and you were watching me brush my hair and the hair is coming out of my hairbrush, and I just ate something that I ate yesterday, I was fine, and today I ate it and I just had a poop, and I don't know if my son should eat it or not, you would feel bad for me, So whatever
Mhm.
this greater good is, whatever it is that's, these forces at large, it's really not okay. It's really not okay. I don't know. It's really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
So the more friends that I have, the more people that I have on my side, at least, for goodness sakes, for even neutrally, even for goodness sakes, just general ideals, being kind-hearted human beings, the better. Because I feel like
Yeah.
there's so many people that are just like pigs.
Yeah. I understand. And I do agree. I feel like, we have lost a touch when it comes to like humanity. We don't care about each other. We don't, yeah, we don't care. There's no empathy. There's no sympathy, and that just the kind of world that we live in. And people are cruel. People are evil, and people are cruel for the most part, you know? So I do, I agree with you in that aspect. But when you say that people have, I mean, society has failed you, who are you referring to, like, specifically?
I feel like if I have to reiterate and like you don't know by now, like I don't even know what to tell you.
Okay.
You don't think my life just
so
sucks?
Is it the same concerns as before? Because, you know, at one point we were talking very heavily about, like, the FBI.
Well, what do you think about that? What do you think about the doctors just ignoring this? And I don't know. Yeah, what do you think about that? Like,
I mean, like, I am not sure.
maybe it's not. Maybe it's not anything I thought. That's why I asked you. Maybe it's not anything I thought, because I've thought lots of things, you know? I've thought lots of things. Maybe I should come to accept that I have really bad hair and a really bad stomach. Do you think that?
I mean, what I would do, though, is if I feel like, honestly, I'll probably, if I continue to have issues with my hair and my stomach, I'll either eliminate certain things from my diet, or I'll continue to speak to other doctors, you know? There's no way that they are just going to ignore me. I'll probably reach out to other doctors. I'll probably tag some people, like, you know, online, on social media. Like, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably really put it out there. If it was for me, if it was a genuine concern, I'll try to find a way to try to solve the issue, you know? And if I was to go to my doctor, and my doctor couldn't direct me to maybe a specialist, a stomach specialist, or somebody else or something, then I'll probably put them on blast or do something to get some type of, you know, help, to get the help that I need. I don't think it's fair that you should live with diarrhea, stomach issues every single day. I don't think it's right that you should.
I don't have diarrhea, stomach issues every single day, but I did stop using shampoo.
Okay.
So
yeah, so stuff like that. That's what I would do, because if it's beyond my control, then I'll have to seek alternative people to assist me.
you know what I could say is most of this is beyond my control, and it only stresses me out more trying to consider the machinations of others. You know, to sit there and to think, well, what does this doctor think? You know, what is motivating this person and that person, and how do they all get along, and financially, legally, whatnot? How do I fit into this? You know, that stresses me out. So, you know what I could say is, like, I am gonna sit here and accept what comes my way, you know, because there's little else that I could do. I could try to retain my personality. I could try to be like a nice person and a good mom and all the things that, you know what, I want to be. But really, like, I know there's things I don't control in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I already think you're a good mom, you know. I know Patrick loves you a whole lot. I mean, I noticed it. I know how he is with you, so. Yeah.
I don't think he has anyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he has anybody else.
Yeah. But he likes you. It seems like he does like you, you know. So
He does love me. He does love me. And I don't think he has anyone else. Again, because I am his mom. And I don't feel like strangers are going to be half as responsible. towards him.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
think
talking
that
about me?
sometimes
Yes,
that's
I
what
am
we have to
talking about
do.
you.
We have to try to focus on the things that we have control over, you know? Like, some things we don't have control over. But that doesn't mean that the issue should remain unsolved. Like, if you continue to have stomach issues, you should continue to address it with your doctor. You should, be adamant about it and say, hey, I really need some type of answers when it comes to this. Or I have eliminated certain things from my diet and I'm still experiencing X, Y, and Z. And the same thing with your hair. I don't think that that's something that you should just accept unless you are okay with accepting it. I wouldn't accept it if I was having issues with shampoo and stuff like that.
I'm gonna accept it because I feel like it's part of God's larger plan. I don't know, am I allowed to believe in God? I'm gonna accept it for now, and if positive change comes my way, positive change comes my way, because I really again, like, I don't like people giving me the runaround, and I did go to the doctor, and
Yeah.
this is not a rewarding experience for me,
Okay.
and also, like, I don't know, even like this, like, I'm sitting here bitching. Why am I bitching? I don't know. I really, like, I don't know, I got kind of let go because I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to talk about, like your stressors and things that are stressing you out and stuff like that. It's actually many times it's therapeutic, so it's okay. It's okay to talk about it. Yeah. But, I mean, you did say that you were going to try to have like a positive outlook on things, and I think that that's a good way to start. So
Positive,
that.
but I can't shine too bright because then people like try to like negate that, because sometimes you have too much of a positive outlook on things. You're an idiot. Like, you're right, sometimes you should go to the doctor. Sometimes you should go to the doctor because
Yeah.
doctors are real and they have a job for you to take care of your health. So sometimes you should go to the doctor. You really should go to the doctor sometimes and not be like, oh, I'm so positive, it's all right. Then my hair fell out, my teeth fell out, I'm walking around like a zombie, and that's okay. No, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure screaming is normal when you're in pain.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do hope that you do, I mean, eliminate certain things from your diet. And if you find a correlation, write it down or take notes and see if
Sometimes I'm wondering, like, cause, like, I'm wondering, like, if I'm getting too verbal, like, for you, cause I don't know. Some people like think, oh, that's too much for me. This lady's nuts. I don't know. Like, I'm not talking about anything that's making me uncomfortable. Maybe I should try to, like, actually, like, resolve issues and talk about things that I find uncomfortable instead of, like, all this, like, flowery, like, language and stuff, like, this like, whatever, because I don't know what your limit is too, because, oh my god, we've been talking for 40 minutes. I should go because this is, like, totally, I have things to do.
Yeah. All right, Alona. So I'll follow up with you next Monday, okay?
Okay. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.